Hello everyone. Today we are going to see NTA NET Computer Science 26 November 2021 paper answer key part 2. I've already uploaded the part 1 wherein I've covered around 20 questions and their answers. So now next 10 questions I'll be discussing which were asked in the NTA NET Computer Science exam which was held on 26 November 2021. So question number 21, match the following. Software development lifecycle models were given. Okay, different SDLC models were given: waterfall model, evolutionary model, component based software engineering model, and spiral development model. Okay, you have to match this model with their functionalities. Okay, now for example, waterfall model is having inflexible partitioning of project into stages, meaning once one stage is completed, till the time you don't complete first stage, you cannot go to the second stage, and when you go to the second stage, you cannot come back to the first stage. For example, it was like this. Okay, like in waterfall model, first we have requirement analysis phase, then planning phase, then designing, coding, testing, and last maintenance, and then retirement phase. So you have to complete the first phase first, that is the requirement analysis, then only you can go to planning, then only after completing the planning you can go to designing. After completing the design, you cannot go back to planning. It's like a waterfall. It is coming down, down, down till you reach the last phase. And you have to complete only the full phase, and then only you can move to the next phase. So inflexible partitioning is done of project into phases. So answer for first is D. So 1 is D. Next is evolutionary model. Evolutionary model, answer for this is A. That is, specification can be developed incrementally. Third is component based software engineering. Answer for this third option is B. Here the requirements compromises are inevitable. Okay. Fourth is spiral development. For 4, the correct option is C. Explicit recognition of risk. There is a lot of risk involved when you use the spiral development. So correct answer for this question is B. That is 1D, 2A, 3B, 4C. This is the correct ordering. Next is question number 22. A hash function h defined as hash h of key equal to key mod 7 with linear probing is used to insert the keys 44, 45, 79, 55, 91, 18, 63 into a table indexed from 0 to 6. What will be the location of key 80? So linear probing is one of the hashing technique which is used to avoid the collisions. Okay, hashing is developed only to avoid the collisions, and it is an improvement over address translation table which was having the problem of collision. So here there is less collision, so hashing is used because of that. So one of the hashing technique which is used to avoid collision is linear probing technique. So in the linear probing, this is a hash table. Okay, in the hash table, size is given 0 to 6. Okay, so total 7 entries can go into this hash table starting from 0 till 6, like this. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Now the hash function is given. Using the hash function only, we have to enter these keys like 44, 45, 79, 55, 91, 18, 63. All these are keys. Okay, we have to enter those keys in the table based on this hash function given. That is h of key equal to key mod 7. So where the first key will go in the table, at which place, at which index, that we can find out using this hash function. So 44 mod 7. So 44 mod 7, like this you have to find out. Okay. So 7 6 are 42 and the remainder is 2 over here. See, mod means, remember, it is a remainder. Answer is always a remainder, not a quotient. Okay. So remainder in this is 2. So at the 2th index 44 key will come, like this. The next key given is 45. Now where 45 will come? Again do the 45 mod 7. So 45 mod 7 I am doing. So 7 6 are 42 again. So remainder is 3. So at the third index 45 key will come. Next is 79. So now where 79 key will come, at which index? Again find out 79 modulo 7. 7 11s are 77. So again 2 remain. So 2 is the remainder. but at the tooth index already the key present, that is 44. Already it is present. Two keys cannot come in the same index. Okay, so at the tooth position only one key can come. So already 44 is there. So where we'll put this 79 now? We have to go to the next position. Okay, now next in the table is index number 3, but at third index also there is a key present 45. So there also we cannot put 79. So again move forward. Now there is a index number 4 and it is empty. There is no key in that index number place. So here we can put 79 for now. So 79 is put up at this place. Next is 55. So where 55 will go? This key will go as per the 55 mod 7. Whatever answer is coming, that place it will go. So 7 sevens are 49. So it is coming 6. So at the 6th place 55 will go. Now next is 91. So where 91 will come? That will be decided by hash function 91 mod 7. So do 91 mod 7. 7 ones are 7. 9 minus 7 is 2. And this 1 I've taken down. So 7 threes are 21. 0. So at 0th place key 91 will come. So now next is 18. Now 18 is very important because what is asked in the question, what will be the location of key 18 only is asked. So this is very important. Whatever now the position will get, no, that will be our answer for this question. So find out the last one, that is 18 mod 7. So 7 2s are 14. 18 minus 4 is 4. So remainder is 4. But can we put at the 4th position 18? No. Because at the 4th position already 79 is present. Key 79 is present. And at one place we can only put one key. So at 4th index number we can only put one key and we have already have the key over there, that is 79. So 18 cannot be put up at position 4. So actually the 18 supposed to be at the position 4, but we cannot put it because already key is there over there. So go to the next position after 4, which is 5. Now check, is 5 empty? Yes, the position where 5 index number is there, that cell is empty. So here we can put 18. So 18 will come at this place. So put the 18. So now what is asked in the question? What will be the location of key 18? Now what is the location of key 18? It is 5. So answer for this question is option C. Next is, in MVC, V component stands for what? Now MVC framework is used in PHP. It is one of the framework of PHP. There is a E framework, there is a MVC framework. Now MVC is what? Full form Model View Controller. So full form of MVC is M stands for model, V stands for view and C stands for controller. And what is asked over here? V is what in this MVC? So V is view. Okay, what user views, no, that is view. Okay, and what user views on the website, PHP is a web development language. Okay, it is used for website development. Like you have a website like Facebook, LinkedIn, all these websites uses PHP programming language behind it. Okay, so how we view the website? Okay, what we see on the website, user interface, right? So view means what? Whatever user sees, no, that is the view. So answer for this is user interface. There was one of the option called as user interface in the question, I remembered. So that is the correct answer. User interface is the correct answer for this. There was no view option in the given answers, only user interface was there. So user interface and view is same thing, so it is a user interface only answer. So next is, match the following identities or laws to their corresponding name. Now x plus x equal to x. So the answer for this is 3. It is called as idempotent law. Okay, idempotent law is nothing but x plus x equal to x. Okay, next is x plus 0 equal to x. This is what type of law? So this is a identity. Okay, this law is a identity. It is called as identity. So x plus 0 equal to x. Then C is x plus 1 equal to 1. So answer for this is option 1, that is dominance. So x plus 1 equal to 1. And x into x plus y equal to x. So answer for this is absorption law. It's the absorption law. Okay, this indicates the absorption law. So correct answer is option A. Next is, beta testing is done by whom? Beta testing is always done by the customers at their own place. So answer for this is B, customers at their own place. Next is question number 26. Which of the given options provides the increasing order of asymptotic complexity of the functions f1, f2, f3 and f4? Now here you can take the example and solve it. Okay, and the answer for this is in the increasing order. If you see, the smallest one is n log n, then slightly larger than this is n raised to 3 by 2, then slightly larger than this is n raised to log n, and the largest is 2 raised to n, 2 power n. Okay, so this is the increasing order of the time complexity. So this is the smallest one, this is the next smallest, this is the third smallest, and this is the largest out of all. So increasing order of time complexity is this. So correct option is option A, F3, F2, F4, F1. Consider the statements below. There is a country that borders both India and Pakistan. Which of the following represents the above sentence correctly? So the answer for this is option B. So why B? Because there exists a country C, okay, and that country C is the border to both India and this is the end symbol. It is a border to Pakistan also. So this is the correct answer given. Next is, let g of x be generator polynomial used for CRC checking. The condition that should be satisfied by g of x to correct odd numbered error bits will be, the correct answer for this is option A, 1 plus x is a factor of g of x. So A is the correct answer. Next is, page fault access time is p nanoseconds and page fault time is q nanoseconds. And page fault occurs once every 100 page request. Then what is the average access time of this? So answer for this question is p plus q upon 100. So option A is the correct answer for this. According to me, option A is the correct answer for this question. Then the last question which we are going to see is statement 1. Floor of x plus y equal to x plus y divided by 2. And statement 2 was seal of x plus y equal to x. Now, which of the above following statements are correct? I exactly can't recollect what was there actually over here. I just remembered something like this was there. So I'm not properly solving it because I have solved in the exam and I know that statement 1 was correct and statement 2 was false. So answer for this is sure. Statement 1 is true and statement 2 is false. That is for sure. I don't know where the option was there, this C or D, but statement 1 is true and statement 2 was false. So floor statement was correct and seal statement was wrong. Floor we write like this and seal we write like this. Okay. Suppose 2.5 is given. The floor of 2.5 is 2 and 2.5 is given. The seal of 2.5 is 3. Like this it is. But I can't exactly recollect exact thing was this or something else was there. So I'm not solving it. But I know that statement 1 floor statement was correct. So statement 1 is true and statement 2 is false. So this was all about today's part. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like the video and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Please press on the bell icon. Thank you.